Welcome to a deep dive, chapter 2, part 2, where we will go through the song Self-Love.
Guess I am better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night, better than cold-side pillow, better than my whole life, better than seeing your tits, better than all of the drugs, better than feeling your touch, better than all of the love.
First off, we're gonna start with the melody. The very first thing I did was lay down these strings part. After that, we take the same chord progression, but we play it on the piano instead with a few small add-ins. And to fill this out, I added some layers. Sounds like this. Then we also have like a string-ish thing for the chorus part. It's more like a pad. Other than that, there's not much going on with the melody. I have a few stuff added in here and there, like this part. Bass-ish thing. And on top of that, we got this. And that should be everything for the melody. Moving on to the drums. So first up for the drums is the kick, of course. Pretty chill with the snare. And the snare has a couple of layers to it. I think it's 2 layers. Yeah, 2 layers. Hi-hat, open hi-hat. Also some acoustic drum filling. And then we have the 808. And this I struggle with a lot. There's basically two separate 808s. One for the top end and one for the low end. So all of the drums together sounds like this. Risers, crashes. Drums not overcomplicated. It's basically the same, going around and around. Then we get to the spicy part, the vocals. As you can see, there's a lot of layers.
Put me down, I would get right back up.
And we have some layers that I forgot.
Cause I got self-love, I got self-love, self-love.
After that, we get into the rap part.
Guess I am better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night,
And then we come into the chorus part. Just
better than,
single layer, singing better than, some ad-libs in the background.
better than, better than,
Underneath the second part, we have these vocals.
oh.
A very distorted layer with one of my favorite plugins to add to vocals, called this one right here, EFX Refract, with my own preset. So for the mixing, I separated them by singing part and the rapping part and the verse, or like the low verse, this right here.
Egotistical, but I fucking love myself.
The sound a bit different, so I wanted to change the EQ up a bit for the verse part. What we got on, so without anything, sounds like this.
Better than seeing your tits, better than all of the drugs,
First up, auto-tune.
better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night.
Not pushing it too hard, but you can still hear it. Then we got the EQ, removing the lows. We got some compression.
Better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night.
Another EQ with the SSL stereo channel. Bring up some highs, a little bit of mid. Came in with the fresh ear.
Better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night.
To bring it a bit more
Better than
present.
cold-side
And we got through the limiter to take off the peaks. Another
Better than
compression.
sex in the morning, better than sex at night.
Now this is not doing too much. I could probably take this out and nothing would change. Here we have another compression. Now this is a slow compression, so it's kind of work to glue it all together. And compared to the last one, this is doing a lot more. Kinda, squash it a bit more, makes it fit better with the beat. Last EQ
Better than sex in the morning,
to remove some
better than
harsh
sex at
sounds,
night.
bring out the
better
peaks,
than cold-side pillow,
and
better
take up
than-
the top end. And at last, we needed a de-esser.
Better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night.
I can see now it's hitting way too much,
Better than sex in the morning,
but hey, it is what it is. For the buses, we have a delay bus.
better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night.
We have a reverb bus.
Better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night.
Then we have a small chorus effect.
Better than sex in the morning,
Give it a bit more color, bring it forward a bit. And a D doubler.
better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night.
Also mixed to taste. This is kind of like a very fast delay. And all together,
Better than sex in the morning, better than sex at night. Better than cold side pillow, better than my whole life.
now my favorite part of the vocal probably has to be the bridge. Because the singing here is impeccable.
The
layers go crazy.
Kind of feel like I can't get hurt.
All around, it's a good vibe, but as usual, not that crazy. Next up, we would talk about a little song called Bully. It's a very personal song, but I'm very hyped to share with y'all. Currently working on the music video that will be releasing with the song April 10th. But yeah, stay tuned until then, and as always, have a great day. Goodbye.